There's a gigantic structure floating at the edge of the universe. What is this structure? Where did it come from? And how do scientists know about it if it's located at the edge of the universe? It's so massive that it would take over 3 million years to cross, assuming you could travel at the speed of light. Yet scientists have been unable to determine its origin or its purpose. Some scientists believe that this may be evidence of intelligent life beyond our understanding, while others think that there may be a more natural explanation. But until we can get more data, anything is possible. Everything is moving away from everything else at all times. It gets blue shifted. You see, everything in the universe emits electromagnetic radiation, whether it's light, radio waves, X-rays, or something else. And the wavelength of this radiation tells us how fast the object is moving. If an object is moving towards us, then the wavelength of its radiation gets compressed, meaning it appears bluer than it actually is. However, the light from glass Z13 is so redshifted that it suggests that it's moving away from us at almost the speed of light. Well, one possibility is that the expansion of the universe isn't constant after all. Maybe it's speeding up, slowing down, or changing in some other way that we don't understand. But there's another possibility too. Maybe there's something out there preventing the light from reaching us. Something big, dark, and mysterious. This is impossible unless the universe is accelerating in some way. But the strange thing is that scientists can't detect any acceleration. If there's one thing we know about the universe, it's that it's full of surprises. And while we can't see beyond the observable horizon, we can still study what's inside of it. Maybe if we look hard enough, we'll find signs of what's out there. Who knows? Maybe there are other structures out there that we haven't discovered yet. Maybe there are entire galaxies that are hidden from our view. Maybe there's something out there that we can't even imagine. The expansion of the universe should be getting faster, but it doesn't appear to be. This means that something is interfering with our measurements, or our current models of the universe are completely wrong. Conversely, if an object is moving away from us, then the wavelength of its radiation gets stretched, meaning it appears redder than it actually is. The further an object is away from us, the faster it's moving away from us, and thus the more red-shifted it is. As you can imagine, this makes the universe look like a giant loaf of raisin bread that's slowly rising. And while you're at it, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Your support really helps me out and allows me to keep making these videos. Thanks for watching. This distance is known as the observable horizon of the universe. It's where the light has had enough time to reach us since the Big Bang. Anything that's beyond this distance is unknown to us because we simply can't see it. It's literally impossible. For example, the cosmic microwave background is the oldest light we can see. It's the light that was emitted around 400,000 years after the Big Bang. We can't see any light that's older than this because it hasn't had enough time to reach us yet. This means that the observable universe only extends back 13.7 billion years, which is just a tiny fraction of the entire universe. But unlike a loaf of raisin bread, space isn't just expanding everywhere. It's expanding faster in some places than others. This means that objects that are far away from us are moving away from us at incredible speeds. In fact, everything that's beyond the observable universe is moving away from us at almost the speed of light. Join me today in this video as we explore the incredible discovery of a gigantic structure floating at the edge of the observable universe. This is truly one of the most mysterious things ever discovered in space. It was discovered by accident, and it doesn't fit in with our current theories of the universe. Scientists believe that the deeper they look, the further back in time they'll be able to see. And if they're lucky, they might be able to glimpse what's beyond the observable horizon. That's why it was so shocking when the team found glass Z13. It appears to be so far away that it should be impossible for us to see it. In fact, according to our current models of the universe, it shouldn't exist at all. The team was shocked by their discovery, as it does unfit in with any of their models of the universe. In fact, they were so surprised that they're now calling it an anomaly. They dubbed it the Great Wall because it resembles a wall that marks the edge of the universe. But before we get into all of that, allow me to introduce myself. I'm an astronomy and astrophysics student currently studying at university. I've been passionate about space for as long as I can remember, and I love sharing my knowledge with anyone who's interested. So if you enjoy watching space videos, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Your support really helps me out and allows me to keep making these videos. So let's jump straight into today's topic. A few months ago, a group of astronomers led by Dr. Daniel Skolnick from the University of Toronto made an incredible discovery. While studying data from the James Webb Space Telescope, they found an extremely bright point of light that appears to be located at the edge of the observable universe. They named this object the Glasshead 13. And while it looks like just a single point of light, it's actually a huge structure spanning a mind-boggling 96 billion light-years across. That size is bananas. To put that into perspective, it would take over 3 million years to travel from one end of this structure to the other, even if you were traveling at the speed of light. But what exactly is this anomaly? Well, the first thing you should know is that the universe is expanding. Now, when something moves away from us at such a high speed, it does something weird. The problem is there's a limit to how far we can see. Because of this limitation, the only way to find out what's beyond the observable universe is to look at what's inside of it. If the universe is expanding at a constant rate, then everything should be moving away from us at a constant speed. Scientists are currently leaning towards the former explanation, believing that something is interfering with their measurements. But what could that be? I know this sounds like science fiction, but hear me out. What do you think is out there? Let me know in the comments below.